Hello. I'm very excited today. I set up my like touch portal thing, which is essentially a stream deck, so that I can just hit start stream and it will run an ad, start the stream, mute my mic if I forgot to mute it. And so I have it set up for like my just chatting screen, and then I have it set up for like going to the gaming screen, then the BRB screen, the end stream, fading to black, and then stopping the stream. And I'm very excited about it. There's one or two things I do have to tweak so that it starts recording and stops recording. Because even though I haven't done anything with the recordings yet, I do have plans to in the future. But I'm very excited about this. I think it was Monday evening after work doing that. As well as like all of the scenes. I have a thing for lights. I set up a lockdown kind of mode because I guess people have been getting a lot of like follow bots and whatnot lately. So I want to have a button I can press if that starts to happen so that it just gets shut down. Like streaming screens, Fallout specific screens. I'm very well organized right now. We'll see how long it lasts, because that is not a thing that's a thing very often, but we'll see. I feel like my camera's very far away. That's better. Yeah, my work week is half over, and I'm very excited for that. I only have a half day on Friday to celebrate the Christmas, and today is the winter solstice and Yule, which is awesome. Have to make some Flintstones alerts, as in we'll bomb you back in the Stone Age. I did actually say I have like something that pops up in chat because I basically shut chat down. That basically says that we like a dill hole in parentheses or dill holes like entered the chat. Yeah, it locks it down to a slow mode. I think it's like 3 seconds or 30 seconds. I forget what I set it at. Sub only chat. It clears chat. And then like because Steve would probably help me go through and like ban and do stuff, and then it'll open back up to everybody because follow bots are not going to sub to spam me. I mean, I guess if they want to, more power to them, but
I mean,
that seems awful.
That's just more money going towards you at that point.
Yeah, I mean that's money in my pocket, so I guess bring it on.
Hi.
You can see Steve's shirt a little bit right there. That's Steve. This is Steve right here.
Hello.
Steve, see, he exists. He has a face
I
and
do
everything.
exist. I usually don't like to be on camera because I'm very self-conscious. But that's okay.
Yeah. So I have half a day on Friday, which I'm very excited about, and it's paid. I'm not a salaried worker. I have hourly, but they are paying me for those 4 hours that I'm getting out early. My boss said it really weird. She was like, "So work your first 4 hours, take your lunch break. We clock out for our lunch break. It's an hour long. We clock out. We don't get paid for our lunch break. And then just don't clock back in." You mean just clock out after 4 hours? Like, why would I take my lunch break
Yeah.
and then be like, "And now I'm done."
I know, right? That's just so weird.
Yeah. And then after that, I have the next week off, and I think it's the 2nd. Whatever that Tuesday is when I go back, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to have the week off.
It's gonna be nice.
It is going to be nice. And my projects should be done. They should hopefully not carry over. If they do carry over, it'll be just tweaking stuff. There's one project I'm working on that I've brought Steve into the fold because it's vaguely designy. And he's on my side, by the way.
Yeah.
But we are bowing to the pressure of
We won't get into it.
Yeah. We won't get into it.
I do think that the approach that we discussed looks nice and clean, meets what they want. I think it's a happy
It's a happy
medium.
medium. I'm just gonna the people who there's four of us. Three of the people are they're a little extra. Let's just say that. They're a little extra, which is
They're
fine.
they're good
They're
people.
good people. They like stuff.
They like
Like
things
stuff.
flashy and all over the place, like busy.
Busy.
And yeah,
I've showed Steve
usually,
some of the
yeah,
yeah.
usually when it comes to design, at least my aesthetic tends to be more like elegant and, you know,
Classy.
yeah.
Oddly, I like simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know,
It,
glitter aside.
yeah. The,
Rainbow glitter aside, I like
yeah.
simple, calm. Like,
The adage of less is more.
yeah, especially with work stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we're making this for the entire closing and funding department of a very large mortgage company. Like, within the top 5 large mortgage companies in the US. So a lot of people are going to see this. Like maybe we don't need to make it super like
Over the top.
college book report presentation.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm doing it. Steve is helping so that
Yeah.
I don't like throat punch
Mm.
somebody.
Yeah. The other thing that I should say is when it came to the cover of the options, while it probably wouldn't have been like my first choice,
It's very well it was
it
done.
was
It's
done very
very well
well,
done.
and definitely like there were some
Less so.
options that were less, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think overall it was decently
Yeah.
done, and
Yeah. So I'm on version 3 of this book
mm,
and I keep my manager sends me her portion in a format, in a template, one might say, with colors, certain layout. So in my mind, she's the manager of the other 3. What she wants it to she would send me what she's envisioning it to look like. Right? Like I think we can all agree with that. If she's putting in the effort
mm,
to put it in this template, it's what she wants it to look like. She's
apparently not.
very confused on where I got these templates that I put everybody else's information in because she doesn't remember sending me a template.
Except just because it wasn't a blank template, she still used a
A
template
template.
to put her stuff into,
Yeah.
and yeah,
So she's very confused on where I got it. It's
yeah,
like because this is what you've sent me.
yeah.
Like I did make a few changes because it was in a table. Like this was a Word document
It
and it
was
was
just
set up in a table.
it was an entire
It
table.
was it was just an entire table. Each paragraph was a new cell. I fixed it. But apparently she doesn't know where I got the template from. How it came to be. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I don't mind doing the work, 3, 4
Yeah,
times. It's fine.
that kind of was my reaction
Yeah.
too, because as somebody who not only does design but has to, as a in higher education, we have to keep accessibility in mind.
Hmm.
It is never a good idea to use tables for layout. They should only be used for tabular data,
Yeah.
you know.
And if you are going to use it for a layout, which
There are other
was
ways to
not
do it,
great,
but
there
yeah.
are other ways to do it. But like, if you want to put spaces and stuff in, maybe don't add cells and then take off all of the outlines so that the person trying to shove all of this information together can like actually see what's happening.
Hmm.
Answer. Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Poor Steve had to listen to me rail for
It's okay.
a while yesterday. That
She,
I had to redo it again
yeah.
in another format.
Although Liz often listens to me rant about my work frustrations,
Yes, but
which
that's
have been
because the place you work is like literal
eh,
dumpster fire.
the past couple of years have gotten progressively worse. I've found
Yeah,
about it.
it is a legit dumpster fire.
It's a mess, and of course I'm a people pleaser, so I always try to help where I can. But what has happened is I help, and then if people expect me to do those things, and when you get to the point where your fatigue is really high, you get irritable, and so it's like, yeah, so
You're
it's just not a good situation.
even Steve Irritable is nicer than I would be normally. Just throwing that out there.
But still, my emails are a little more terse than they would have been like a few years ago.
True, that's true. And my emails do tend to go like overly familiar if I feel like I'm going to have contact with this person again. And I don't want them to, hear me calling them a dumbass. To, per your last email or per
Hmm.
my last email,
Yep.
where you read between the lines and it's stop being a dill hole.
Hmm.
What I what I love is there's a part of my job that every day we have to track down these documents from closing. And so we email, and if we don't get a response after 3 emails, we call. So every so often, you'll get one where you'll call, you'll email some more, you'll call some more, and just they never get back to you. So I've gotten really good at tracking down who like the CEO of the entire company is and CCing them, CCing like the manager of that office. Like, I will add anybody onto this email where I will be like, if you're having problems with dispersing our funds, that's fine. Just let us know when you expect to do so, because our assumption is if you haven't gotten us this information, you haven't dispersed our funds. And also, please let me know so that I can reach out to the closer, and we will have you wire our money back to us until you're ready to disperse. We're talking like it's in California, so it is several hundreds of thousands of dollars. I am threatening that they are going to have to send back to me because they won't send us this
Hmm.
documentation. And I know they've already given it away. Because if they don't disperse on time and I email the first email, they're like, so and so already knows that this didn't disperse today, and I will send you that when we are ready. And like, they are like up my ass.
Mm.
So yeah, and usually within half hour to an hour, I get the document I'm looking for. Sometimes several times from different
But
people.
it's one of those things where it's your tactic of last resort, and the fact that it's gotten to that means that you
Yeah,
have more than done due diligence,
yeah.
and
And
there.
it's not even like I call once and don't get a call back. Like, usually by this time, I've left probably 3 voicemails. I've done 3 emails and then 3 like follow up after. I'll leave voicemail and then I'll send an email that says, "Hey, I just left you a voicemail." So, yeah. If it's to the point where I am basically internet stalking your entire company, yeah. I don't think
Mhm.
I've had to do it for the same person more than once, though,
Which is good
which is good.
because they know you being business.
There was one company that I had to do that for a lot
Hmm.
until I started just CCing the CEO on all emails.
And that didn't happen anymore, did it?
I mean, we were getting them before we even had to reach out and ask for them. They
Which
were
is how it should
sending
be.
them.
Yeah. Which is how it should be. I mean, that's part of their job. They should be sending that. They shouldn't be. keeping you waiting and having to chase them down.
Right? Like, I understand. Like, I have been on that end of the transaction as well, because before this job, I actually worked at a title company where we were the escrow agents as well. So I understand that you send the documents back and you think your job is done. But the state of California has very strict consumer laws for mortgages. Very strict. We have, like, if they are owed a refund for like prepaid interest, we have, I think, 45 days from the time we sent our funds, not even from closing, but from when we sent our funds, we have 45 days to get it out. So if it takes me 2 weeks to get this document, that's eating up into the time where we have to, for us to audit it, for us to like do the documentation that needs to go out with it, for us to then send it to accounting, who then has to cut the check and has to actually give it to the mailroom, and then the mailroom has to send it out. So like, we need this time. It's some moving parts. So, and you would think we were the only mortgage company asking for this information, which somebody actually told us there's other companies who don't ask for it. Yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
Which means if they're audited by the state of California, they could lose their like license to practice, like to give out mortgages in the state. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. That was a pretty large rant about work.
Yeah.
So this was my day. This is my work. Come on in. I usually am not like super ranty about work.
No, but it's been a couple of days where it's been particularly grating.
Yeah.
So it's understandable.
Rant on. Yes. It's the problem is it's the end of the year. We have several projects we're trying to get done by the end of the year, and I have next week off. My manager has next week off, so they're really having to be done by Friday. And I got one project done, and then this is just the last one I have to do. But I should have it finished tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit the game scene button on my touch portal, and then we're gonna see if that works. Because I am very proud of myself. I basically have a day and a half, yes. Luckily for the book, it's like the text is all fine. It's just some formatting stuff. Which would have been nice to know from the get-go, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look at that! Look at that! I pressed a button and things happened, and like, I'm just so proud of myself.
The touch portal really works well.
It does. It does really work well. Oh, and look at that. It looks like the volume is like correct.
Sweet.
So proud of myself.
Magical.
Continue. I'm gonna get dinged for that, for those couple of notes, because that's the Fallout 4 theme. Let's see. Go to main menu, hit the Fallout button, and now I have all of my Fallout specific stuff. Yeah. I'm very excited about this. Like, I have a chat command that's for Fallout. Look at that! Look at this! Look at me! Look at me go! And it's got the coin flip, hashtag not a serial killer. It's got the scenes. I can go back to the scenes right from here. I have the lockdown button. I could run an ad if I really wanted to from here. And then I have my going to the lights, so that I can turn down a little. Well, somebody's trying to kill me, and that's just not cool. Didn't they know I'm in the middle of stuff? So rude. So that's 100%. Ooh. Teal?
Yeah.
Let's go with teal.
Let's go with teal today.
Let's go with teal today. Alright. Oh yeah.
dog me.
Hey, sorry, dog meat. I need a stim pack. Sorry, Doug. Do you... You had an extremely vivid dream about a nuclear attack last night, and of course, it was technically very accurate. Yikes. Yeah, that can't be...
Yeah.
That can't be great. I mean... Although, let's face it, even non-technically accurate nightmares are not great.
But I'd imagine because you are so knowledgeable about that kind of stuff, that the brain, the subconscious is like, here, let me throw every worst case scenario at you.
That's a valid point. I wonder if they're still mad at me.
Can't believe I'm posted outside the wall.
And then you have the emotional hangover. Yeah. I have nightmares a lot. So I get it. A lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are like reoccurring nightmares, which isn't great.
At least you don't act them out, though.
That's true. I don't act them out that I know of. I'm pretty sure Steve would tell me.
Oh, I would tell you. You did. And I already knew that when I have nightmares that I have that REM behavior thing where basically as I'm actively dreaming, I act them out. So I'm not...
Yeah.
My body doesn't paralyze itself like it's supposed to.
Oh my god, sleep paralysis. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I've heard that's real bad.
That seems terrifying. No, thank you. Yeah, yeah, that seems terrifying.
Yeah, that would.
Remember, I don't serve sense. Supplies are just for humans.
Just.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Just don't call it junk.
How did I end up with so many, like, guns and shit that I can't even use?
Don't know.
Oh, because of all those people I killed. That really narrowed it down, didn't it? All of those people I killed.
Hashtag not a serial killer.
Hashtag not a serial killer. I need to set it up so it doesn't go to the count, but I can just pop it on the screen. I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, you'll have to have it as a second button.
As a second button, yeah. Because that's serial killer. Yes. Shit. I almost sold her that hazmat suit that I spent all of that time.
Jeez.
Getting.
Yeah, don't do that.
Phil, stop distracting me. I got distracted by hashtag not a serial killer.
I mean, that seems right.
Seem right. I mean, yeah, that seems right. Ready to blow. I'm gonna get rid of the jet. I'll get rid of the mentats. Sorry? You should be sorry. All right. You. I can use the mini nuke, so I'm gonna keep that because that is one of the only guns I can use.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your money.
Please tell me that he is not back in jail.
You won't regret it.
You can't stop the press.
I mean, I could. I think he's back in jail. Oh, no, he was just waiting for me out in front of jail.
Mel.
Thanks for getting me out. So, you're Bobby's new toy.
Excuse me? Let's...
Coin flip.
Coin flip. Boop. Tails. Oh, I get to be a dill hole.
I'm not anyone's toy.
Right. Bobby sure knows how to pick the gullible ones. God.
Excuse me?
That woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job?
So for the most part, the animation on the people are really good, but that other guy's upper lip is like non-existent, and it distracts me every time I play this game.
I don't think you need to know the details yet. If you want the caps, you'll take the work.
So loyal.
Like,
All right.
look at his upper
I'll talk to
lip.
Bobby
Yeah.
and see
He
what's
has
what.
no upper lip.
Bobby may be shady, but she always
Weird.
pays up in
I
the end.
mean,
So
there are some people that don't have much of an upper lip, so that's probably why he has the facial hair
But
to
it's...
draw to draw your eyes away from his mouth unsuccessfully, I might add.
Unsuccessfully, because it just covers up what probably little lip he did have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Mayor McDonough telling the truth?
You don't know that I can go back into Good Neighbor yet.
Hard questions.
I just hope this isn't like when we tried to break into that vault and it ended up being heavily irradiated.
Maybe I should just head down to the glowing sea. You guys want to head down to the glowing sea?
Sure.
Let's head down to the glowing sea then. Woo! The famous no-lip modification. Just like Bob
Yep.
from Bob's Burgers.
Yep.
Apparently he doesn't have an upper lip either.
That was why he grew the mustache too,
Why he
wasn't
grew
it?
the mustache, yeah. It's not fooling. It's like the comb over. It's not fooling anybody. Famous no lip mutation. That tracks too.
The worst comb overs are the ones where you have like 3 strands of hair.
Right? Like, what is the point of that? Who do you think you're impressing with
yeah.
this hairdo?
Yeah. I have an uncle who does that. Although he also wears hats most of the time, so I don't know why he bothers with the comb over, but
Is that the one that we had that meal when your brother was up and I,
sassed him?
sassed him?
Yes.
I haven't
She
seen
did
him
the sassing that I couldn't do because, you know,
because he still treats Steve, you know, like a kid.
because that's, you know,
Yeah.
uncles are like, you know, they tend to look at you as a kid no matter how old you are.
Exactly. And so I sassed him. He took it well. He took it well.
He would not have taken it well from me.
He would not have taken it well from Steve, no.
Yeah, Phil, I have a similar solution to that problem by buzzing off most of my hair. Because let's face it, when it gets really long is when it's most noticeable that I'm thinning.
I don't notice it at all. So.
Well, she doesn't, but I do.
I mean, when he points it out, I notice. Like, I'm not blind. I'm unobservant. I'm not blind. That's okay. My dad still occasionally asks, when are you going to settle down and get a real job?
Wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
And what, pray tell, would he view as a real job? Look, I cannot fight that death claw with a baseball bat. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I can try to use the fat man against him. Or I can try to go around.
Probably try going around.
Steve votes going around. I am curious to see, like, what his idea of a real job would be.
I would venture to guess that he's one of those people that looks at physical manual labor as the only real jobs.
Probably.
Because I know people are like that.
That's true. That's a valid point.
Because if it was about money or your status in the company,
Yeah, like your level.
yeah, you're pretty high up there. There's nothing to.
I just listened to that song this morning. That was like the first song that was on my playlist this morning. Or I should say a song with that. What is that one from the 80s? Was it? There was one from the 80s. I want to say Boy George
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
sang it,
Yeah.
right? Boy
You
George.
spin me right round. Yeah, that record, baby. Right.
Of course, I am thinking of the stripper pole one.
Oh, see that.
Which is the exact same lyrics and in the exact same cadence, essentially. And white collar traditional manager work. Is it because you work remotely? Or is it because you futz around on a computer? I'm very confused. Like, white collar, so desk jobs. So he does view desk jobs as real jobs.
You would think being,
It's very confusing to me.
Yeah. You would think that being like a CTO would classify.
I mean, you would think that would be impressive enough.
You would think.
Are you fucking kidding me? No. I'm not dealing with your bullshit. Whee! Are you following me, you piece of shit?
Apparently it is.
I don't have time for your bullshit. He doesn't think security is a real job.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. That's weird.
That is very weird.
That's,
Especially
I mean, that's certainly a take. That is, I mean... That is certainly a choice in thoughts he is taking.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm tired of you, and I'm tired of your bullshit. Oh, you're different. You're different bullshit.
Festering low back.
Yeah! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jesus. That was essentially a housefly. I mean, yes, it was a blowfly, which is different than a housefly, but, like, it's essentially a housefly.
It's a mutated housefly that is, like, ginormous, but still essentially a housefly.
Right? I just don't understand how he thinks security's not a real job.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Especially when you're talking cybersecurity, that kind of, like, considering how important technology is in today's world.
How does he think we keep Russian hackers out of things? Come on. Oh, the 18 plus warning just came on, which reminds me of the story Steve was telling me earlier.
What's that? Oh.
All right, I have to tell this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to just chat for a minute. So as I was making dinner, Steve looked. It was like, you know how sometimes they do articles about like Reddit posts that go viral. So there was this one that what was the heading? It was something like, how do I get a small cylinder unstuck from an M&M's mini container? Just let that sink in for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
What could he have possibly meant by a small cylinder stuck in a mini M&M's container?
And it was a small cylinder that was attached to a larger structure.
He wasn't the one who said that, though.
Well, he
That was
did in
some-
his
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And then he started giving measurements,
Yes.
which led me to believe that could not have felt great.
No.
If his measurements were accurate, which I doubt, because he basically described a Coke can. Just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know what a mini M&M's, like one of the little plastic things. They're probably about as long as a can, but like maybe half dollar size at the most. Like around.
And then consider, as he shared, that the tube contained butter and microwaved mashed banana.
Yeah. This is what he thought was a good idea.
Yep. And when people called him out on what the cylinder might have been, he responded with, "I don't feel comfortable with sharing details of my experiment with strangers."
Right. Yeah, somebody was like,
Yeah.
if it is not your penis, post a picture so we have an idea of what you're talking about so we can give you better advice. If it's not
Yeah.
your penis. And that was his response was, I don't feel comfortable sharing with you.
Yep. Yeah.
So, okay.
Dremel, but only if you're being really careful, because it'd be very easy to slip with that.
What are the chances a guy who has a mini M&M's container stuck on his junk lead you to believe he would be careful enough with a Dremel?
Oh, he totally would not. He totally would not.
Actually solve the problem, but you know.
It would solve a couple of problems. I mean,
some problems.
We wouldn't have to worry about him procreating and...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, of all of the things you could look at and be like, oh, I bet that'd feel great.
How does that become a thought that pops into your head? That wasn't intentional, but what I realized when I said.
She's a food dish again.
Yes, she is.
Like most containers, caps that are not meant to be put onto the human body in any way, shape, or form. It's not like they smooth out the opening so that it's like a smooth plastic. No, it is a very hard, and it's sharp edges at the top. Like, who looks at that and goes and thinks, you know what would be great? Butter and warm banana puree in there. I wonder what that would feel like.
I'm figuring the butter was an attempt at lubrication.
That's true.
That's the only thing that I think. That's what I think the butter was there for.
Be enough lubrication when you...
No, I don't.
Yes. Like a puree?
I think.
Are we putting too much thought into this? Because now it's become like...
Let's put it this way. There's occasion, like certain things will lead to suction, like just vacuum.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That would be, yeah.
So it would be lubricating, but suctiony, so you wouldn't be able to unsuction.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter that it's lubricating because it would be unsuctiony. It would be too suctiony.
And this whole, I have mental images in my head that I wish I never had.
Now arriving, the DJs.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, of all of the things that, like, they're not that big.
Quite frankly, anyone who thinks that's a good idea deserves what's coming to them. That was not intentional.
It was not intentional.
Nope, it just...
Now you share this mental image.
Well, of course.
Awesome.
We gotta share the misery. Come on.
What was the other day that I shared something the other day on, like, some Discord, and I was like, and now you too have that mental image. You're welcome.
I worry that the VOD of this is gonna get flagged.
Oh,
Oh, God.
It's okay. Going. We'll have this conversation forever. We can probably put it on YouTube. I mean,
and apparently Siri thought that we were asking for something.
so what Siri thought I was asking for is something called Jennifer Ever. All one word. All one word. Jennifer Ever is a band
All right.
from Uppsala, Sweden, formed in 1996. Their music could be described as ambient indie rock or post rock. There you go. That's what Siri thought I was talking about. So, yeah, there we go.
Like I said, the more you know.
The more you know, the more you wish you didn't.
Yep.
Now we're going back to the game. I gotta get back into
Thank
Fallout. Siri is very confused. I probably just made her go off again, didn't I? Nope, we're good.
No,
I can say her name.
It's if you say, hey, and then her name, or something that sounds vaguely enough like it to trigger. Yeah.
Very vaguely.
Yes. Although, our other AI assistant...
Our other lady friend, who may or may not be associated with Amazon, just saying.
Mm-hmm. Has the same problem.
Has the same problem. Although not as bad.
Not
as
quite
Siri.
as bad, it's true.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I am getting there. I hear the Brotherhood of Steel.
That's not good.
It's fine. I haven't pissed him off yet.
Yet being the operative word.
Yet being the operative word. Because I will piss them off. Happily.
Deservedly.
Deservedly piss them off.
Granted, they have all the tech, so the ramifications of pissing them off wouldn't be fun.
Yes. They have stolen all of the tech from everybody. They take it by force. You would think I'd be able to see... There's the vertibird. Oh. There we go. I gotta put my suit on. Hazmat suit. Yeah! I will take Radix. Right away. Yeah, I guess I'll take a stim pack.
There we go.
There we go. Let's do it. Woo! But not many M&M containers.
We will not be doing those.
We will not be doing those on the stream.
Nope.
Nope. That would be a whole different website.
That would... Yes, it would. That would definitely not be Twitch.
That would not be Twitch. That is not for Twitch.
No.
This is why we can't have nice things, Steve.
I love you.
This is what Steve has to put up with. Like, this is not a show put on for Twitch.
No, this is her...
This is my brain 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, I knew what I was getting into when I married her. So...
He has only himself to blame for this.
I've always said, I love you exactly as you are. That has not changed.
But should it change?
Nah. I'll just bury my head in embarrassment. It's fine.
I didn't buy those pants.
I know.
So you don't have to, like...
No, this is for the degeneracy.
Okay. So you're telling me I shame you in more than...
No, not.
There was a pair of pants I was looking at that were tie-dyed, but like the really bright, obnoxious tie-dye, which are delightful, which like the bright red, the bright primary colors. Love it. Steve was like, I don't know that I could go anywhere with you if you were wearing those.
That's not exactly what I said.
He said it nicer than that. I read between the lines.
I would never tell her what she can or can't wear. And I just might feel a little embarrassed. But that's okay. Because I love her.
And that's all that matters.
You are worth getting embarrassed over.
Thanks. He died. Steve!
That's my fault. I'm
That's
sorry.
Steve's
My bad.
fault.
My bad. I love you. Immensely. And I'm sorry if I offended you.
You didn't offend me. I've met myself. I know what I am.
I'm never embarrassed to go out in public with you.
I take great care in making sure that I look like I am not a toddler that dressed themselves for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always successful, but I do try.
To be fair, though, when we first started dating, like one of our first dates, you described yourself as having the mentality of a like dirty-minded 12-year-old boy or something.
13-year-old boy. Yep, that's my brain. My brain is a 13-year-old boy. Yeah.
So I had fair warning.
You did have fair warning, and I have corrupted you, at least somewhat.
Somewhat.
A little bit.
Just a tad.
A little bit.
Just a tad. Although, you're the only one that I show that level of silliness.
And now Twitch.
You know. And now Twitch, apparently.
And now Twitch. You should all feel so... proud? Not proud. What's the word I'm thinking of? Special. Honored. Privileged. But not the gross way.
I had to think about that for a second.
That was a stumper. What was I gonna...
I don't know.
I
distracted you.
Story or something that I was gonna tell, and I don't remember what it was.
I'm sure it'll come back to you.
Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably. I hate those mosquito things.
Ugh, yeah.
I would appreciate it if they fucked off. I would appreciate it if they fucked all the way off. All the way off. Oh, it was also... I buy, secondhand clothes, essentially. Like, almost exclusively. And on the site that I use, I found a dress that I really, really liked. Because I want the wardrobe of somebody who has, like, a really fancy, different life. I don't want the life. I want the wardrobe. But I would have nowhere to wear this dress. And it's so fancy that it's not even really appropriate for weddings, especially around here.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, short and tight and glittery and just, like, amazing.
It's the kind of thing that you'd see somebody wear to, like, a very fancy rich person.
Yeah, like
wedding.
a black tie wedding.
Yeah.
Or like Vegas. It would be good. It would be appropriate, like, going to a nicer place in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
We don't, like...
We're in rural Maine.
We're in rural Maine. It is not rural Maine material.
No.
However...
That's not the kind of weddings that take place.
Slapper dress would be amazing.
anything.
But
Yes.
no, it was not a flapper dress. I did see a flapper
I was
dress.
gonna say, she saw one today, and that was also pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. But flapper dresses, they feel too, I'm gonna die again because of these fucking things. I hate them. I wish they would fuck all the way off.
Into an M&M's mini.
Into an mini container with butter
and mashed microwave banana.
I don't know what happened, but I felt the ground shake. I'm gonna try to avoid you.
Are you saying the earth was moving?
The earth was moving. Okay, guys. It was moving.
Oh, God.
The earth shook.
Oh. This is epic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a death claw. There's a death claw, like, that I was running away from. You know, those bugs would survive a nuclear attack, right?
True.
Right. Mosquitoes are very delicate bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly delicate.
They're not
bugs.
like cockroaches.
They're not cockroaches.
Cockroaches will survive almost anything.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
As will apparently tardigrades.
That's true.
But tardigrades are awesome.
They're cute.
They are cute.
They're like little bears.
Mm-hmm.
Little water bears, one might say.
Yes.
How the fuck did you get over here? Oh my god!
Jesus.
No!
This is like the perfect storm.
This is Liz unhappy. Just so unhappy.
I'm
Guys,
questioning your life choices right
I'm
about now.
questioning my life choices right now. Because I can't go back out the one way. Because I'm definitely going to die doing that way. I'm probably going to die going this way as well.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you switch the bunnies? Is Daisy still in there?
Yes, she is.
So she would just need meds. Thank you.
You're welcome.
God damn it, people! How dare you? I know it's not your fault, but it is also all your fault. I think I stole them. I might have even cheated and used a gun, except I don't have them anymore. I have the mini nuke, but that would also kill me. Thank you for helping, dog meat. You look like a Hufflepuffer. Oh my god. This is like brutal. Did you see how many stim packs I bought before coming here? I had like 15 or 16 of them. I'm down to 4. Oh god. God. No. No. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Son of a whore. Fuck off, bug. I also don't think I kept any of the good drugs either. fuck. Would you stop stabbing me with your little tail? Okay, I'm not really sure what it's doing. Oh, okay, there we go. Found him. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him. This is like super brutal. I'm gonna die again. Sorry, dog meat. Thank you for taking one for the team. If that didn't kill him, I'm gonna be super pissed. Good lord. Okay. Oh. I don't know what happened to the, I'm going in. I survived! I'm not even, like, halfway to the location I'm trying to get to, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know that I'm gonna survive this. Let me know if you need me to, put the fear into him.
Lock's really strong.
One of our bunnies knows that Steve will not, like, pick him up and force him into the, cage, whereas he knows I will. So he goes right in for me. Not so much for Steve. He does like to play and run around and stuff. Did he go in? Good boy. Alright. About as good as it's gonna get, I think. Okay. You know what? You know what? Keep that Deathclaw busy. That's right, dog meat. We're gonna let them handle it. Why are you bringing him to me? That seems unnecessary. Why are you bringing him to me? What did I ever do to you? Random neuron firing. Thinking about buying a new fountain pen with your next paycheck. It has architect nib, which is the... Oh, fuck! Which is the inverse of an italic. Ooh. I would like to see that. I followed you on Facebook and saw your new pen. Which I am a fan of. Because Instagram. Words! Instagram.
They're both meta.
They're both meta. I died again.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Ooh, luckily, since I went into that building, it, oh, that's right, I only have 2. I need to get my shit together and get my meds. Because these are the last 2.
Thankfully, we both take that same medication and same dosage, so you can use some of mine until you get your refill.
Yeah, I can use some of Steve's. Because we do that a lot, actually. We share back and forth.
Only because it's the same dosage of
It's
the same med.
yeah, it's the same dosage of the same medication, so it's not a big deal. You saw that? You've been mostly sleeping today? Yeah. I don't blame you. I know you weren't feeling good, and also, I don't blame you. If I could sleep every day, all day, I'd be...
All day, day.
All day. I'd be a happy camper. Because I enjoy sleep.
Sleep is good.
Will you bring me a drink?
Sure. Let me, love you. Let me get all my pills.
Okay.
And I'll...
Maybe a black cherry this time?
Okay.
Although the blueberry's really good. So, dealer's choice.
Okay. Are we playing dealer's rules?
We are. We're playing dealer's rules. Because we all love hearing about those and asking those questions.
Yep. Totally.
Okay, I don't know where I am. This way. I gotta go this way. What the fuck? I'm sorry. No. Dog meat, you didn't have to go over there. Why are you bringing him to me? What are you people doing? Fuck off. They are bringing a death claw to me. So rude.
Who done me?
This fucking Brotherhood of Steel and their fucking bullshit. They suck, is what I'm trying to say.
Not wrong.
Very exciting music. That means something's chasing me. But you know what I am gonna do? Ah. Oh. God damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna run. It's fine. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong, right? Running away is a perfectly viable life choice. I could probably push the game scene. I'm gonna have to wait, though, I think. Did it work? Did it go? I'm being chased. I am being chased. Quite honestly, you're not missing much. This is probably the least exciting of all of the scenery. I pushed the button and I noticed that it did work.
Oh, had,
Apparently it was still on just chatting.
Oh.
I wonder if the music is going because Dog Meat is fighting with somebody. Yes, game is on. Tense music. Dun dun dun. That's true, because you can't hear the music, right? When it's,
Yeah, I don't think it,
I mean, it is now, but if
Yeah.
I'm not in that scene, you can't hear it.
Exactly.
Which, I mean, that tracks. Hi, Dog Meat. Alright, let me... That drink sounds way more fun
Than it is.
than it is.
It is flavored seltzer water.
Yeah, it's just bubbly water. Bubbly water. The one I was drinking before was... Ooh, excuse me, blueberry. This one is black cherry.
Both of which are good.
Both of which are delicious. The blueberry one was one we hadn't tried before.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Me too.
I like it a latte. You're fine. Okay. Hello! Crazy people.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
Okay, so I have to be nice to her because I need shit from her. So I can't, like, be me.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his
Seems much more
presence is
accurate for a
threat to
landscape.
Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions,
true.
we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave.
Yeah, I think,
I would
like,
approach cautiously
where I
without
am
you.
right this second in
feel
the
he does
game
not
literally
want
is in one of the
visitors.
bomb craters. Yeah. I guess I can't steal shit from you, whatever. I wonder if I can get some supplies.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
There wouldn't be a place I could resupply around here, would there?
Seek Brother Ogden. He should have some provisions on offer. For a price.
For a price.
It's nothing. Never mind.
Worry not, child. Atom will come for us
So
all
they-
in time.
This group of people, the children of Adam, worship.
They worship the bomb.
They worship the bomb, essentially. They view the bomb as, like, divine intervention from their god of nuclear power or something. And so they purposely hang out where it's heavily irradiated to get all the benefits or something. I don't know. They're crazy, that's all I know. I don't remember, what was the guy's name?
Ogden, I think?
Ogden? Like Utah. I bet he came from Utah.
Probably.
I mean, where else would he be? There he is.
Excuse me.
If you are in need, then it is my place to
Ask and
aid.
ye shall
At
receive.
cost, of course.
Skynet.
Let's see
Barter.
what you have.
Very well.
Yes. Let's. Because I need some stuff. We decided I didn't have to buy Psycho, right? I do have to make Psycho, but I don't have to buy
You don't
it.
have to buy it.
Okay.
But if you have the stuff to make it,
But if I have the stuff to make it and I'm at a chemistry station, I have to make it.
Or if you find it. then
Or
you
if I
can
find it and I have to do it. In either way, I have to immediately take it as well and murder. Although I guess if nobody's around by the time it wears off, I probably don't have to murder, right?
No, once it wears off, I figured the effects are gone, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't.
So I shouldn't have to murder at that point.
Yeah.
I shouldn't
Loophole.
have. I can murder if I want to, but I don't have to murder.
Oh, it's totally a loophole, though.
It's totally a loophole. It really is a loophole.
A nice loophole.
It is a nice loophole because you know what? Sometimes you don't want to murder people.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just want to take your drugs in peace. This is why we can't have nice things.
I love you.
I'm not wrong. Normally I would not sell junk. I would take it back, but I don't want to spend all my money. Even though it doesn't matter. I'm apparently going to do it anyway. Cool beans! Okay, where... He is this way, I think. And I do want to try and hide from the critters I know are out here. So I'm gonna crouch. And I'm gonna try to avoid as many of them as I can. Because some of them are really shitty. Like there's a death claw. Big ass death claw. My Geiger counter is a ticking. Imagine that, right? Tick, tick, ticking. What is it that Three Dog says? Geiger counter's tick, tick, ticking?
I don't remember.
Coolification. It is very eerie here.
Yes,
Like
it is.
eerily quiet. But not too much. Uranium ore makes your Geiger counter go nuts compared to this. Well, I mean, I do have that suit on. As well as I've taken a lot of drugs. Yeah, it's weird. It's not necessarily like, I mean, it is the ambient radiation, but it's also like how much you are actively absorbing. From what I understand, the Pip-Boy that goes on your wrist, your arm, it's pretty big, so it goes on your arm. I think, I could be wrong. I think it's like somehow in you. I don't know if it's like thin needles, like, you know, those little diabetic blood things that you put on all the time and it like constantly reads because it's a thin little
sensors.
Yeah, it's like a thin little tube that's like continuously able to get blood. I don't know if it's something like that or if it's like legit a needle or if it's like it bonds with your skin and so it's like now a part of you and you have to hack an arm off to get it. Because they say you have to hack an arm off to get it. But it could be just because people don't want to give it up. Like, they're pretty handy. They're pretty handy.
They're handy. Get it? 'Cause hand?
Cause hand. Cause hand. It is very quiet and eerie here.
It is.
And then you have that, like, weird tense music underneath. It's very bizarre.
You know what I was thinking? Looking at the landscape, aside from the dead trees, if the dead trees weren't there, it kind of reminds me of what we've seen of like the surface of Venus.
A little bit, yeah.
Because the hazy atmosphere, all yellow, and just everything's dead, and there's lightning. And,
Yeah,
like,
kind of. Very Venus-y. Stuck on a tree. Once we see this death claw, you'll understand why I am trying so hard to avoid it. I'm actually hoping I'm, like, far enough away that we will never see it. That's my goal. It's fine, doggy. Calm down. Because it's ginormous. And I think it might be albino, too, if I remember correctly. There is an albino one, like, running around somewhere. Phil says, don't worry about demerits. They talked this afternoon, and you have to work really hard to get them.
Say that again?
Phil said, don't worry about demerits.
Oh.
They talked this afternoon, and you'd have to work really hard to get them.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
She needs to stop making them sound so attractive, though.
To those that like to push their buttons, because there are clearly people that enjoy pushing buttons,
Yeah.
and
Any reaction's
her
a good reaction.
and so the more she reacts, the
Yeah.
more they like to goad her towards.
Yeah. Like I said, too, you know, that is something that other people would have, and it would be like a joke thing. And so
Mhm.
I'm not sure people really 100% understand it. Is
Probably
part of
not.
it. Wait, where you at, big monster? I think I did avoid it. I think
Nice.
I did. Because I found his cave. I kind of want... Oh, shit. Found it. That's it right there. That death glow. Probably creeping up behind you. It's fine. This is fine.
Fine.
It's fine. I made it into the cave. We're good.
We're
We're fine.
fine.
You can't make it in here. Dog meat, don't go out there. You're fine. Don't worry about it. That is a lot of, like, defensey stuff. And it's just letting me waltz right in. Queens! Virgil!
Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
So I want to be nice to him.
Yeah.
Because this is actually part of the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of need him.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
So, Mama.
I need your help.
My help? With what? How did you even find me anyway?
I'm just a guy looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they?
They did not.
You're working with Kellogg.
Kellogg dead. I killed him.
Relax, big guy. Kellogg won't be coming after you. He's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you
Yes.
lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
His voice sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you leave
Can't
the
place it,
Institute?
but it
I know you
does.
came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back.
His voice sounds
I can't
very
go back.
familiar.
Look at me. Why are you
Look at
even
me.
here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You
Yes.
want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
So he's got, like, one of those strap things that is going across his chest, and it's holding something, and I was thinking to myself, bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's bullets, right?
Yeah.
Like, in shit like this. No, it's little pencils. And then he's also got a crowbar. Like,
You gonna say something, or
See?
do I
He's
have
got a
to
crowbar.
beat it out of you?
I'm trying to find my son.
you're gonna say something, or do
The
I need to
Institute
beat it out of you?
Oh,
Feisty.
oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
You help
Alright.
me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get
Yeah,
in
he
there,
turned
I
himself
need you
into
to
a super
find it in my
mutant.
old office and bring it to me.
On
I
purpose.
think that's pretty
I
reasonable.
think on purpose.
In
I
exchange
think.
for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First
Do we
things
ever find out
first.
why?
You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Maybe?
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret.
I have done my homework.
You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure
Guessing
it sounds
stolen
crazy,
alien
but
tech.
it's a reality.
No.
The
No?
relay is
No.
the only way in and out of the Institute.
So, the
You
Institute
understand?
is born
The only
from
one. That means you're going to have to use it.
CIT, which is
Now,
the Commonwealth
have you ever
version of
seen an
MIT.
Institute courser?
And I think some vault tech, like scientists as well, who are the people who did, obviously, the vaults. But, so they've had, 210 years to figure all of this shit out. Because they are, spoiler
Well,
alert, underground.
Sure, lots of them.
don't bullshit me. More than one of them. And
The only
you
reason
wouldn't be
why I thought, well,
standing
maybe
here right
alien
now.
tech is because we've
Coursers are
seen
Institute synths.
other
designed
iterations
for
that there are
one
aliens.
purpose.
You can find
Hunters.
aliens in this one too.
Operations go wrong,
Because there's a
synth
UFO that
goes
goes down.
missing, and a
There's
courser
aliens in
is
the Fallout
dispatched.
universe.
They're very good at
And
what
not
they
just Doctor
do,
Who.
and you're going to have to kill one.
In Fallout 3, there's a whole DLC that's on a spaceship.
Let's go.
And then
Just point me in the right
in
direction.
this one, at the very
I
beginning,
suppose
if
your
you are
enthusiasm
paying
counts
attention
for
and
something.
you're hitting it
Every
right,
courser has special
there's
hardware that
essentially a
gives them
UFO that
direct
crash lands, and you can
connection
actually
to
go
the relay
find.
in the
You can
Institute.
go find it.
It's embedded in a chip in their heads.
I think you do have to kill one of the
You need
aliens.
that chip.
You have
But
to
to
kill
get
one of
it,
the aliens,
You'll have to
and then
find
another
the
one is dead.
courser.
But
Now, I don't
yeah,
know exactly where you
aliens.
can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help
I
finding
can't
one.
tell if that noise is
But
the
you'll
bubbles
have to
of
do
the water
dirty
against the
work.
can, or if my ear is ticking again.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly.
The odds aren't in your favor here.
I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Seems like decent people.
Yeah.
I really am curious as to why he turned himself into a
I believe that's the program he worked on there.
So he was basically experimenting on
I
himself?
think he was experimenting on
Oof.
himself. Yeah. Because, as I mentioned in, I think, the last episode, the last time I played, that they're created. They're not necessarily just mutations, like, from,
Yeah. And I knew that the Institute created them.
Yeah.
I just didn't realize why he would have turned himself. But it makes sense if he was one of the scientists tasked with their creation.
Yeah, he was supposed to do that. I think it was part of the escape, to be honest.
Oh, I see.
I need to add some beds because there's more people than beds here. And apparently that's making people cranky.
I mean, I can understand that.
Oh, well, fuck. Fine. There you go. Apparently there's also not enough water. Do you think they're gonna try to keep fighting me?
I hope
What's
not.
his face?
McCready. I hope not. No, I think if he was going to, he'd be attacking you right now.
What's so important?
Nothing. What the fuck? I didn't do that.
Nice
Who
day.
did?
Where are we
Who
headed?
did this? Who did this? I didn't do that.
Nice day today. Perfect for travel.
I didn't do that. If only it was that easy to, like, build shit, huh?
I know, right?
What? I thought I had a generator. Why are you being like that, you? I thought I had a wireless generator up. Apparently I didn't. Huh.
Oh. Excuse me.
Oh, that's why.
What happened?
I don't have the mod that.
Oh, so you have to use a
I have to
traditional
use, like, actual
generator and wires.
and wires. Back in the day, you had to, like, do this. There we go. Alright. Usually I have a mod that has wireless power. You just put up this one little generator thing, like, on a wall, and it's wireless power everywhere. That's why we can't have nice things, right? It's like these people enjoy murdering or something for no reason.
Hey.
God, what a sad sack.
Yeah.
I just want to trade a few things.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
I
mean, a little late.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say that, but he looks rough.
He does look rough. So this particular group got real ominous. Came from Quincy, from something called the Quincy Massacre.
Oof.
Shocker. There was a massacre, and these are some of the survivors. And so they were, I think when they left Quincy, they were a group of like 20. By the time I found them in Concord, they were a group of like 5 or 6.
Jeez.
And he and his wife had a son, like a kid, a small child, who I think had died within, like, a couple of days before I found them. He had been, everybody okay? What's happening? Somebody was making a lot of noise.
I think Daisy was,
yeah,
moving about.
And so that is why his wife is the really bitchy woman. So she went the other way. Where he is very sad but polite, she is angry and... angry. Yes, a funny house party. It's she's had a pretty good day today, but she's still a little flaily.
Yeah.
So we went to go put her in the wheelchair. Was it yesterday or the day before?
I think the day before.
Maybe Monday.
Yeah.
And by we she's a very long bunny, but she spends a lot of her time hunched up. So we kind of had to like figure out based on having her stretched out a little bit, like where she would punch up to when she wanted to like hop and stuff, and I miscalculated. So we have to move the strap that's going to rest on her stomach up a little bit, and then I have to tighten even more the neck hole and on the harness because it's so big that she was able to get one of her paws up and out. um I think it being her hunching up doesn't help,
Mm-hmm.
but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. At this point, because bunnies, especially one like her where she's very long but doesn't always.
Yeah, you would think that she was very small, but she's probably the biggest one, the biggest bunny we
Lengthwise.
have lengthwise. I mean, she's a
Yeah.
good 2 feet long, probably.
Probably a little
A
longer
little
even.
longer than 2 feet long when she's,
When
full
she's at,
length
yeah,
and
like,
not hunched up. But
yeah.
she usually spends it like 8 inches, probably, like with her
Mm-hmm.
back hunch, which is also probably why she has back problems.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure just from how her back tends to arch, and I think the vet actually said that she had
Yeah,
arthritis. So there's
that's
arthritis
fine.
in her back.
Yeah, it's pretty common for rabbits to get arthritic,
Yeah.
and her husband, um, also has arthritis. But his hasn't affected his mobility at all. It's just pain for
Yeah,
him.
which we have pain meds
Yeah,
for both of them. It's an NSAID basically that and it seems to help them both. I mean, Daisy, she like it seems to help with the inflammation because when she does take it, she tends to do better with her
yeah.
mobility as well as and Chewy seems to
It
been
definitely helps
it
him.
definitely helps manage his pain. So
Yeah,
they're both very happy.
if we essentially allow the pain to get on top of him, he grinds his teeth so much that he starts to drool, like
Yeah.
uncontrollably drool because his mouth hurts.
Which is why
Uh,
we make sure that we fill his prescription, you know, on time so that he doesn't have to go.
yeah, so he doesn't have to go. We have it on auto ship, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, that's how when we first had to take him, because we noticed that he was drooling a lot, and so I had thought it was teeth issue, like maybe he broke a tooth,
Mm-hmm.
or they weren't filing down correctly or something. But it turns out it's because he was grinding them in pain, which really made me feel like a shit owner. Um, and he had hurt his teeth, but because he was grinding, not because his teeth were the issue.
The thing is,
Oh, come on. Come on, dudes.
she says that about herself, but the thing with bunnies is that because of their nature as essentially prey animals, their instincts make them hide pain because they don't want to appear in pain to predators. But that makes it very difficult to tell when they're in pain.
Yeah. But still. I should know. I should always know.
You know that that's not how the world works.
That's
And
how it should work.
you are very loving and supportive and caring. They would tell you the same thing, and you know it.
Except for Daisy.
Daisy's like, she touches me. I don't like that.
Do touch her. I force my love upon her. She doesn't like that. Did Buck come out?
Yeah, she had. Not sure where she is, though. She came out right away.
Since we were talking about the bunnies, I wanted to make sure the Bun Bun came out.
Let's see where she's hiding.
I think I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Because I need to go potty. So yeah. I am gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna be right back. It will, if you are not subbed, I have it set up to run an ad when I hit the burb. Pretty realistic road service. There's a town in PA that has coal mine. Yes, Centralia. Yes, I would love to go there. That's what Silent Hill was based on. Centralia. Fun fact. But yeah, I would love to go there. I know you're not really like allowed to go there, but people do it anyway. As long as you don't get caught, I guess. So yes, I'm going to run to the bathroom. And I will be back in just a minute. back. Are you not... The game noise going? It is. Okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. We're good. We're good. Fine. It's fine.
Bye.
It's fine. All right. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive going after the dude I need to go after in the next step. So I need level 7. Yeah, I think I need to level up a little bit more first to be able to do that. So that I can do more weapons damage. Because... yeah. Right, so I guess, let me see what quests I have. Taking point at the drive-in. I can do the big dig. I don't think I can go back to Good Neighbor yet, though.
Was McCready from Good Neighbor?
Yes.
The fact that he didn't attack you means he should be safe then.
That's true! You're so smart.
I have my moments.
You have odd moments.
Hopefully I'm not wrong.
Hopefully you're not wrong.
Might want to do a save before you go there.
That's a good point. You're a smart cookie.
I have my moments.
Alright. Let's go to Good Neighbor and see if I'm gonna die. I don't know that the alert popped up for you continuing that gift sub. Maybe it doesn't count as like a resub yet.
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention, honestly.
Moments? Is that a physics joke? That's the joke.
That's the joke. You suck with pain.
I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. You were thinking about doing what I do to you, weren't you?
What?
Oh,
the achoo!
Thank you. Whenever. I'm so mean.
Uh-oh.
This makes me sound like a horrible person because I do it a lot. But when Steve has to sneeze and he says something like, "Oh, I gotta sneeze," I go, "Shoo!" and then it gets stuck. Do it a lot.
It's okay. And I knew what I was getting myself into.
He knew what he was getting.
Yes, I did.
He knew.
And I married you because of it.
He married me anyway.
Because of it. Not just anyway. Not despite. But because you are you.
Because I'm mean?
No, because you are you.
Oh, man.
Got yourself into trouble again, Mel?
What can I say? I learned from the best.
I'm flattered.
So,
All
what's
right,
the deal with
we're
the new
all here. Mel, you want to introduce your little friend?
Yep. Meet Sonya. This little bot is going to help us move through the earth like a mole rat on jet.
Coin flip.
I have to coin flip. Tails.
Aww.
Doesn't look like much.
Sonya is not your average iBot. She's one of a kind.
Good-natured.
He is.
I modified her radio systems to emit sonic pulses at frequencies that can loosen any sediment around.
Oh, I thought I was being mean to Bobby. I didn't realize I was being mean to Mel.
Than just digging. And it's a
We'll react to a kitty hiss by sticking her finger in the cat's mouth and touching her tongue.
All right, guys,
She
get
stops
ready.
hissing immediately and
I'm
just
not
looks
completely
confused.
sure
It's like when
this
people
is
yawn and you stick your
So,
finger in their
brace
mouth.
yourselves. Sonya, do your
Shut up.
thing.
to be a nanny for a while. Like,
Okay, that makes a little more
Came right up to
sense.
my door and
I was thinking, I hope you don't do that to adults. You haven't done it to me yet.
what I want.
And he's
no.
not so
Thank
bad to
God.
look at either.
He would
We don't
not
burn
have
bridges
married
this
me
time.
if I did that. And yet, here we are.
Wouldn't change a thing.
It's on you.
I mean,
Yeah. Look at me, like, I am...
where's it? Soft shell, so there's not going to be a lot of meat.
I can't
get
harvest
the
it
egg.
anyway. Oh, apparently I can harvest the egg. Look at that. I can't eat the egg because that's against the rules.
It's not processed.
Liz has latent obnoxiousness? I don't know that it's latent, but okay. My brain, I just get... I think it's more of I get hyper.
Yeah,
I get hyper.
that is the H part of the ADHD.
Like, so Daisy likes to nip. It's kind of how she shows. It is kind of how she shows love.
It really is. She gets all excited when she does it.
All excited when she does it. Like she'll try to bite her sister Buck, kind of like around the nose and stuff, and Buck will stay just out of reach. So Daisy keeps trying but can't get it. And so what she'll do is she'll run over to Chewie, who her husband, and will basically bite his side or his back and like pull out hair. Because as we like to say, she has just built up bitey energy. And that's the Liz equivalent of built up bitey energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes away real fast though. It's amazing like how hyper I'll be and then like it's gone.
Track stuff.
Test trap. Oh fuck, you know what my problem is? I think I'm still in that radiation suit, which does not give me any protection.
Oh. That would be a problem.
That'll do it. Yeah, it only has damage resistance for radiation. It doesn't have like anything else. Bitey energy or hyper energy. It's giggity.
Crap.
Nothing wrong with biting.
No, I know. Just thinking something.
You made Steve think something.
I was just thinking about how you said that Daisy likes to bite to show affection. Now that you mention it. So giggity.
So giggity. Giggity was correct. That crap just bitch slapped me. That crap just bitch slapped me. So rude.
I mean, they do tend to be a bit rude.
That's true.
Handyman secret weapon.
Yep, Dave.
Yup.
Am I supposed to like talk to you or something?
Mel,
Maybe.
get Sonya over here. Got it. Sonya, blast time.
Yes. Warning. This channel is 18 plus. In case you hadn't figured that out yet.
If that wasn't already obvious from some of the things we've discussed.
It contains adult content.
Yes. Your discretion is advised.
Is advised. It's not required, but it is advised.
It is strongly advised.
It is strongly advised. legendary Mirelurk. Hi. Get out of my way. I'm gonna see if maybe they can handle it. See, they don't know I'm here. Fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. You guys just take care of it for me. Goody, more fighting.
Aww. Poor dog me.
Coming in at the end to take all the glory. That was an actual curb stomp right there.
Yes, it was.
Like. Yeah, seems like you got it handled.
It's a legendary.
Yeah, that's why I'm avoiding it, to be honest. More duct tape. Eat 'em.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does. I like having, like, companions, since I can't actually have companions in this game.
Having some people that are able to fight with you, but
Exactly. Because dog meat is a delight and a wonderful companion and just the goodest of good boys. He is, however, not super helpful in a fight. Dog meat. Hi, dog meat. You're in a crab. Nice. Alrighty. I mean, that's the only.
We need to get through
That's the
here.
only wall to do. So I don't know why you needed to wait for me to do that.
Looks like a subway tunnel.
I see what you did there.
No, just keep heading southwest. We need to find a person.
Why was that moving?
don't know.
There's a camera. Booze.
Drink up.
What are you? Are you seriously waiting for me, people?
Apparently.
Here we go again.
Apparently not.
Ooh. I'm getting pretty, good with this, your baseball bat. Head done popped off. So, my work is having a Christmas party tomorrow. And we have a Secret Santa thing going on with my group. And I made Steve take everything out of the shipping boxes for me because I didn't think they'd be gift wrapped. And I'm guessing I was correct that
They were not.
They were not gift wrapped. But then I was making guesses as to what I thought they were, and Steve does not have a poker face.
I do not, so that's
At
why I was
all.
like, you're making me really uncomfortable with this line of questioning.
Because he'll tell me if it's not something, but he doesn't want to lie. So I instantly know if I guessed correctly because he'll just stop talking.
Yep.
Like, it's like he stops breathing for a second. Like, he just stops. And, like, freezes. Like I'm a T-Rex or something.
Yeah,
It's gonna throw me off my game.
I kind of lack the ability of lying, which
is great.
In most circumstances, yes, but
Let's
not
face
always.
it, I've had it for like 2 weeks now, these presents. So the fact that I didn't just open the
That's
box
true.
and look to begin with is a miracle.
That is a valid point.
Yeah. And I actually would have been wrong on one of them. But Steve used a specific word.
Mm.
And I figured out what that word, like, he said that he had to take it out of the box to, like, put it in the bag so that I could put it at my desk for tomorrow. And he said that he didn't look at what it was, but that the container had branding on it. And there was only one thing on my wish list that was, like, a recognizable brand.
Which, to be fair, I was not aware of.
Which, to be fair, he was not aware of. And quite honestly, if I'm not the type of person who just tries to guess, that word wouldn't have even, like... Because it was a while before I even, like, thought of it. I was like, oh, it could be one of these 3 things. And then it, like, clicked what he said, which was my fault. But I'm still very excited. And the other one, I technically don't have confirmation that it is what I think it is.
And you're not gonna get it.
And I'm not gonna get it. Even though I'm pretty sure it is what I think it is. But I don't know that.
You might be surprised.
I might be surprised. I might be surprised. But either way, I'm still very excited. But this is also why Steve and I do not... We give our Christmas presents, like,
as soon as they come in.
We have no chill.
Yeah. We get all excited to give them because we get, we're like you said, we want to see the reaction.
Exactly.
And we have no chill. So we've already exchanged our gifts.
We have already exchanged our gifts.
And that's okay.
Plus, we're also the people who are like, I want to make sure that it's something you want. Mm-hmm. So if I were to get you this, is that what you would want? Or we just get it right off, like, our Amazon wish lists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
So I am going to pause the drug rule in this particular quest line because I do think I can kill them and I need them alive to finish them.
Yeah, so let's not.
So if I do find Psycho or Fury, I have to not take it, inject it, but like bring it with me.
So that you can take it later.
So I can take it later.
And then get murdered.
And I will have Steve decide.
Okay. So I'll just choose a random time.
So he'll just choose a random time. Or he can, like, set an alarm or something when I find it for however many minutes, and I won't know, and he won't know where I'll be. That might be a better way to do it, because it makes Steve uncomfortable.
I'd have to wait until the quest is done.
That's a valid point.
Yeah. So after the quest is done, then I could
Then he could
set a timer. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Okay. Because that way you're not choosing who dies, essentially. Unless you want to. I mean,
no, I don't.
You want to choose who's dying.
No, I don't.
I assume that...
Nobody should have that kind of power.
This has that kind of power.
I mean...
That's why we can't have nice things. Picking up her gifts tomorrow, she won't ask for anything, so I was left to your own devices, sometimes dangerous. See that?
Yeah, sometimes it's hard when you don't have, like, at least a few ideas from a person what they want.
Yeah. And we usually have a good mix of, like, purely fun stuff, practical, not practical, like, you know.
Like, for, one of my brothers, we were looking for, a gift for his girlfriend, and
We don't know her, really.
because they live, like, far away from us, we don't see them that often. So, you know, while we've met her a few times, we don't know her well enough to really know her interests, and yeah, that was a difficult one. So.
Alarm. One of my friends from college got married, and his best man emailed everyone, "Please get battery-operated alarm clock set to go off at 4:37." So they are at the reception, and all of a sudden, half of the gifts started beeping. Ah! Did he think it was a bomb? So these are little baby mire alerts. Right here. They're also like pains in the asses.
And still very deadly.
And still very deadly because they gang up on you.
I knew I heard something. This.
I am like, this is going so much better than when I was in the glowing sea. This is going well.
I didn't want to get you wrapped up in.
Oh, sweet.
Level up.
Oh. I'm doing 60% more melee damage.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
We've been through worse jobs than this.
Not done yet.
Encouraging.
Oh, Buck came in to visit.
Aw, she's a good girl.
She is.
No! No!
Where you going, Buck? She's going under the couch.
Oh, of course she is. That is what she do.
It's who she be.
She tends to like chew on shit under the couch. So we try. Oh my god, there's two of them. There's two of you. There's two of you. Let me out. I didn't realize there was two of them.
I didn't want to get you wrapped up in it unless I had to.
Buck, what you
We've been
doing?
through worse jobs than this.
Not done yet.
Encouraging.
The more the merrier? Am I going the right way? Is this the way I came from before?
No flesh off my face.
Who's there?
Who's there?
The one that's gonna answer you.
Alright, where's the second one? No! Go away!
There you go. There's your.
I just blowed myself up.
Yep.
Because he was too close. Which was what I was trying to avoid, but he was following me.
Unless I had to.
We've been through worse jobs than this.
Not done yet.
Encouraging.
What? Get a touchdown? The fuck? I don't even know what that meant.
I have no idea.
What? Now I need to know.
Okay.
What? I'm very confuzzled. Oh, I wonder what it would be under. Achievement. What is home run? Get a home run. Alright.
Alright. So that doesn't bode well for this one to be
Right. Alright. So, recent achievements. Touchdown. Get a touchdown. That literally told me nothing.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this means. Also, anybody who has Xbox and is watching and saw my gamer tag, feel free to add me if you would like.
The thing on this one's wrist has a Geiger counter equipped. I'll just keep my ears open. I don't want to nerd out, but here we go again.
Oh, I think both of them are out there. That one worked. It's fine. See, you guys are fine. You're alive. So, maybe I didn't have to, maybe I can take it. Although I still can't kill them, so it would do nothing.
Okay, so the touchdown achievement is when you get blown up by a fat man.
Apparently, it's when you get blown up by a fat man, which I did just do.
Yep.
So, cool beans.
Usually it's another character that does it, but
Nah, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all.
no, of course not.
Where the fuck am I? Ooh, hello. So there is an element of this place being a maze.
Just tell me where the fuck you want us to go.
Yes. Because as I was saying...
Sorry.
No, that fit into what I was saying, that this place is kind of a maze.
Yeah.
And it does actually, like, you can take the wrong direction and it'll
loop
you around. It'll spin you right round, baby. Right round.
Like a record, baby.
Right round. Round, round.
Maze.
Zing. Beer. Beer. Look at all the beer. Unlock the door. We're being very productive in this game. Not at all like some of the more recent months. Get out of my way, Glitchy McGlitcherson.
Time to make the drugs.
Time to make the drugs.
Doesn't look like you have it.
It doesn't look like I have anything I need to make the drugs. I can make some traps. So Steve did say that while we were figuring out the making of the drugs, that I can make what I actually went in there to make first.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, if I was trying to see if I could make some stim packs, I could make the stim packs and then make
the Psycho or the Fury.
And that way, if there's something that they both need, but you use one for what you were intending to make, and then don't have enough.
Yeah, because I don't think I'd ever be able to make anything otherwise. Because every time I go in, I would just be making Fury and Psycho over and over and over again. Incoming! Stabby.
That wasn't so bad.
Who's that? Knew someone was there. I knew I heard something.
Just hanging out.
Die already.
Dang it, Bobby.
Boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right. Oh my god! Stop! God damn it, you son of a whore!
Tell us how you really feel about that.
He can go fuck himself.
Didn't want to get you wrapped
That's
up
how I feel about that.
Had to.
We've been through worse jobs than this.
Not done yet.
Do you know where I am? Do you know where I'm back at?
Yep. Yes, I do.
Guys. Didn't I just said that we were being super productive? I have only myself to blame for this.
You jinxed yourself.
I did jinx myself. I did jinx myself. Oh, yeah, you only need one. How about Bobby, like, stay
You
standing?
two might want to watch out for the radiation around here.
I mean, I did just do a mini nuclear bomb, essentially. So,
I'll just keep my ears open.
alright. Save! I'm saving!
That is smart.
You're gonna have to let me play with it later.
No. I don't have to let you play with anything, dude. I heard what I said. And I said what I said.
Yes, you did. I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You don't have to let him play with anything.
I don't have to let him play with anything. Not really sure where I'm going.
We're getting really close. There's a brewer.
Every time you're putting the bat away, I think for a second that you're about to smash the terminal.
I mean...
Because that's...
Brewery, you
Yeah.
say?
Mel,
The thought's crossed your
Just
mind, hasn't
kidding.
it?
Yeah.
Maybe. That's what she said.
That's what she said. That is what I said.
It is. That is exactly what she said.
Dog meat. You should have stuck back with me. I suppose. There.
die already.
Excuse you. Come on. Piece of crap.
Knowing one.
Yes. kill me with one shot. These people are useless. They are of no use to me.
This one's wrist has a Geiger counter equipped. I'll just keep my ears open for clicks. I don't want to nerd out or put a Romco Pip-Boy is a rare time. You're gonna have to let me play with it later.
Do not have to let you play with my Pip-Boy.
You don't have to let him play with your toys.
I don't have to let him play with my toys at all. Giggity.
Mel.
Giggity.
I knew we'd be digging, but I didn't think there would be this. I knew we'd be digging, but I didn't think there would be this much fighting.
Good work on the robot. Very helpful.
Thanks. You know, iBots like
Really?
Sonya aren't easy to come by. She just floated right across my path one day, blasting those horrifying old emergency broadcast announcements.
Floated across his
like it
path
was
one day.
Fate or something.
Probably literally.
Yes, quite literally, because she's an iBot.
Mm-hmm.
Get out my way, dog meat.
Over here, Mel.
Got you. Sonya.
I knew someone was there. That's all you got.
Get him. Sorry. I found some beer. Do 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 do. It's fine, they don't need my help. I bet they're doing great, right?
Yep. They don't need help. They got this.
They got this. Seems like they're on the ball.
Yep.
They're on top of things. It's very ominous music.
Yes, it is.
I'll pay for that. I'm not gonna pay for that. It sounds like there's a train pulling in or a subway pulling in.
Except it wouldn't make any sense that there'd actually be active trains.
I mean, you're not
You know,
wrong.
But you're right, it did sound like
It did sound like it. Do, 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 do.
No way I could pick this.
It's true. I can't pick that. There is no way.
We need to get through here,
It's
Val.
not a lock that gets picked. It's a combination.
Probably. That probably doesn't help.
Does not.
Thank y'all.
More feral.
Who's there? What the?
Yo, mama. I should save.
Yes.
Hey, you break it, you bought it. I popped that guy's arm off. I popped his other arm off. Hey!
Right there. One run.
Did I get... Is that... What happened?
No, I was just saying, because you.
I thought
didn't
I
get
got
it.
the bird.
No, I was...
Achievement.
No, I was just...
Anybody else want to take a break? Looks like this place was run by Mr. Handy. Maybe I can fix one up and...
I knew the one robot was enough, man.
All right.
Just making sure.
He wasn't dead.
Oh, he
Just
wasn't?
like that one wasn't dead.
Oh.
I don't know why
I'm there.
No. Oh, whoops. Fine. Fine. Does you break it, you bought it also count towards people that I break?
Probably.
Because I don't really want to take care of him for the rest of forever.
It's one of those cases where you hope that you break them beyond repair, huh?
That is
Mel?
true.
Get Sonya over here.
Gotcha. Sonya.
What's going on, Sonya? You stuck? She unglitchified, apparently. Awesome. Nope, not people. Only things some people, and not have to buy them. Like, take care of them.
Here's the thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond.
Travis! Get out of my way, you piece of poop.
Alan's basement, providing top of
You goddamn machine.
for over 10 generations.
Get out of my way, Bobby. I will hit you.
Someone who gambles? Then maybe this will make you laugh. Or
I told you I would hit you. I warned her. You heard me warn me, right?
Yes.
Technically, you don't even have to fix them either. That's a valid point.
Yeah, I'm surprised that she didn't start, like, attacking.
Nah, because she's technically kind of a companion right now.
Oh, I see.
Raider Dave.
Does anybody like Raider Dave?
Nobody likes Raider Dave. Ain't nobody got time for his bullshit. Ding dong.
Mind the gap.
Mind. Alright. Motherfucker. I ended up, that's the subway car that I was, so I did a big circle. So I'm coming back around, and I'm gonna see if I can go this way. Tinkles the moon monkey. Damn it.
That's no.
Dang it.
Dang nabbit.
Dang nabbit. Here I was, thinking I had done a thing. But I hadn't done a thing. I hadn't done a thing at all. I hope you guys killed the things I was trying to avoid.
Not the peach. Not the peach clone one.
You did not. Good fucking job, you two. You had one job.
And they did not do it.
And you failed.
It's hard to find good help these days.
It really is.
Over here, Mel. No problem. Come on, Sonya.
Knew someone was there.
Over here.
Whoa. There we go. Really?
Hey, batter, hey, batter.
So weird. Those ones aren't that bad. Oh, it's got a...
Got what?
Is his head in the wall, or did I knock his head off?
That's what I was about to say, is that you basically split his head in half. Like, horizontally.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's because I got skills, yo.
Yes, you do.
It rolled away. Incubator, autoclave, and petri dishes on my Christmas list, and both daughters were like, Dad, no. You know what? They should have allowed you to have some of those things. Why are you...
Mel.
Do I need to talk to
Bobby's
somebody?
directions are correct, and I have my doubts. The strong room should be right through there. If you had anything else you wanted to check out in this tunnel, I suggest you do that first.
Doubts?
It just doesn't seem like we're under Diamond City, does it? I don't think Bobby's telling us everything about this job.
I'm ready.
You got it. Let's do this. Ready, Sonya?
Let me see. What are you doing, dog meat? To be fair, it was kind of an either genetic engineering lab setup or fancy fountain pen. Alright. I suppose that makes sense.
I'm figuring they think the fountain pen's probably a safer way to go.
Safer for who, though?
Safer for them? Safer for everyone.
Safer for everyone. What do you want, Bobby?
Bobby.
Great. Now my socks are wet.
Good.
Well, guys, we're right under the Diamond City strong room.
You sure this is the right place? I've been mapping it out, and I think Diamond City should be a little further north of here.
I don't have a doubt in my mind.
Everyone in the building,
How about a
probably.
little trust for the boss.
It's fine.
I trust you, Bobby.
That's why you are my favorite.
There is a little genetic engineering amongst friends.
It's fine.
We just have
Dang!
to work together to get to it.
Ouch.
We still need a way to get up there, though. Mel, you think your robot will work here?
Look at this place. The foundation is already crumbling. One blast from Sonya, and I bet the floor above will come right down.
Well, then make it so.
She won't want to be in the room for this.
Make it
collapsing
so.
Foundation
I was thinking
and
the
all.
exact same
Good
thing.
thinking.
All right then. Everybody clear. Sonya, prepare yourself for a blast at maximum power.
Come on, dog meat.
Here we go.
That
That
did the
did
dirt.
Now let's get up into that strong.
Oh, no, Sonya!
Pull yourself together, Mel. We don't need that thing anymore anyway.
But
Then make another robot with the haul we get from this strong room.
Mel,
Keep your head
I'm
in the
beginning to
game.
wonder what we're gonna find in that strong room. What if there's dead bodies in there or something?
There will be.
I'm sure there will be.
what's the story with you and Bobby?
Well, she swears she used to work with my grandfather when he was about my age. She
Dog
quoted
meat's
me at the
quantum
bar
wave
in
function
Goodyear
overlaps
and
with the
kept
Rebel's
telling me
wave
how I
function.
looked just
Little
like
bit.
her dead friend.
Just a bit.
A little bit.
Do you believe her?
I don't know. But she told all these stories of crazy heists they would pull. I wanted it to be true, all right? Now, all she has to do is ask, and I'm there.
Alright, let's do this, bitch! I'm gonna loot this section first. Fork, rod. It's so bad that he lost his
So yeah,
Sonya. Because clearly he loved it, or he wouldn't have named it.
it's true.
Cat. Alright. Let's get this shindig started. Wait, what are you? Do I want you? Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this.
Shit.
Seriously, catch wind of your scheme. I took you in, Bobby. And you're
Don't listen to her.
What does this have to do with Hancock?
Yeah, about that. As Mel guessed, this
That
isn't the Diamond
your
City
daughter and the
strong
stink bug?
I see
No.
the rest of you are in the dark about this.
Are
Nice
stink bugs the same
no-nos.
thing as June
You
bugs?
all just broke into Hancock's storeroom. You know, Hancock, the mayor of Good Neighbor.
Damn it, Bobby.
Listen, guys, I know
Damn
this
it,
isn't what
Bobby.
you expected, but there are still a ton of caps on the line here.
You don't know?
Help me take her out, and all of it is ours.
This is Hancock we're ripping off here. The guy tends to hold grudges.
I think
Counter
Steve's looking it up.
Just
will.
go back into your
Yeah,
tunnel,
go
and we can
Steve.
forget this ever happened. What do you say?
I don't like Bobby.
What is this about, Bobby? Why did you lie to us?
I knew no one in their right mind would help me rip off Hancock. Everyone is so damn afraid of him, but so damn in
They
love
are
with
not the same.
him. He thinks
okay.
he is invincible. I wanted
So
to show
apparently
him
they are
a
not the same.
lesson.
Stink bugs are woolly versions of June bugs.
Stink bugs tend to look woody.
Oh, woody.
Giggity.
Woody. Giggity.
You lied to us, Bobby. And you have to pay.
You can't do
Funny
this
how
to
June
me.
bugs are also called
This
May
isn't how
beetles.
this is supposed to go.
That makes sense, depending
No,
on
what?
where
On
it is.
where you are, yeah.
More for me.
There was something that they were talking about, my Texas peeps. And something, I don't remember what they called, but it was what we call a June bug up here. Or maybe I had mentioned June bugs and they didn't know what that was.
You'll pay for that.
That's over.
So what was her end goal?
This is Hancock's storeroom.
So what, she was going to steal from him or something?
Yeah.
I'm not really cool with how this went down.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry it had to be this way.
Me too. Me too. Well,
It's a very
I'm out of
DM
here.
story.
Sorry for almost stealing from your boss, Miss Fahrenheit, ma'am.
Fahrenheit was the one I tried to murder.
Yes, I remember.
And,
That did not go over well.
it did not go well.
That was why they wanted to kill you this last time.
Yes, that is why they wanted to kill me this last time. This particular time.
Yes.
You made the...
Hello.
Hey.
You made the right move.
Go. Yeah, okay, coin flip. Oop. Heads.
Sorry to cause you trouble.
The boss will understand. You didn't know what you were doing. Here, take this. A token for doing the right thing.
Not that I can fucking use it.
Hancock will be happy to hear about your loyalty.
But I can sell it.
You should go pay your respects in person. It's best to stay on Hancock's good side. Trust me.
Shaking up over here. Get some guys.
I mean, agreed.
Half a brain at least.
It's not somebody you want to piss off.
It is not. Why are they both in radiation suits? That's the real question. What you got going on in here? I know there's a door somewhere to get out. I just don't remember where it is. Can't get out of that door. God damn it. There it is. Aw?
The Liz's lost sound alert is still on.
I wonder if I can do it.
Probably.
Probably not.
It should be. There you go.
That one?
Yeah.
Just tell me where the fuck you want us to go.
Yep.
Tell me where the fuck you want us to go.
Of course, by the time you played it, you found your way out, so.
You know what? I'll be lost again soon. We both know it. Alright. What time is it?
It is.
30?
Yeah, it's 10:26.
I think that's a good place to call it a night. Since we just ended a quest, it's probably a good time to just call it a night and not start another one. I was productive. I went and saw Virgil and did not get radiated. I only died a couple of times. I finished the big dig finally and only died a couple of times. Well, good.
Not too shabby.
You sent the story in DM. Awesome. I will take Stephen and I will take a gander at it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Friday is the next time I'm going to go live around 7:30ish, maybe slightly earlier, but probably around 7:30ish. And I'm going to be playing a Christmas game. I'm going to have a Christmas sweater on. I might even have a Santa hat if I can find it. Going to drink some eggnog if we remember to buy some. Because we had to toss out the eggnog we had because we forgot to drink the eggnog.
We did have some.
We did have some. Yes.
It wasn't completely wasted.
I did have some on stream.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't completely wasted. And we always buy like the smaller containers anyway because I forget things exist.
Mm.
Yeah. It'll be a party. It'll be nice and chill. The game is like it's a very chill game. It will basically be like hanging out. Yeah, because Steve knows what game. I told him what it is. So.
You had.
Steve don't remember though.
Because brain doesn't want to work.
Brain
tonight.
and brain. What is brain?
Brain?
Yeah. So Friday, 7:30, and I'll probably be on time because I'll have had all afternoon off, so that'll be nice. And then after brain. What is brain? And then I'm going to do next week. I'll also be playing Fallout, and I think it's Saturday is the 31st, if I remember correctly.
I think so. Actually, I'm not 100% sure.
Well,
I think, yeah, I think you're right. I think it is.
Whatever the 31st is, I'm going to be playing a Doctor Who game. Because the Lonely Assassins with the Weeping Angels, so that should be nice.
That'll be fun.
So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I don't remember what I set up for my ending streaming button, but let me press it and I'll see if I have to unmute the mic. I do not. Awesome. Like I was on the ball, to be quite honest. Like I said, I have a couple more things I need to add into it so that I don't have to press stuff, but yeah. Have a good night, Phil.
Take care. Have a good night.
See everybody around.
And until next time.
Don't put dill hole energy out into the universe because there's enough dill holes out there. They don't need your help.
Bye.
They couldn't see your hand.
Do
you want to reach?
I wasn't going
wave?
to.
He was waving.
I was waving because it's instinctive.
It's instinctive.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to have your face on. You can just do your hand. There we go.